Hi, F256, and welcome to M14 on proportional reasoning. So last week we finished up fractions, although we may need to touch on dividing fractions again since we had the holiday last week. But this week we're going to talk about additive versus multiplicative reasoning. So it's rated yellow. Proportions are something you've seen for a long time, but you may not have solved them using pictures. So you may have used a very specific procedure that your teacher taught you, but you really didn't fully understand where it was coming from, and sometimes it made the problem or the solution more complicated than it did if you thought of it in a different way. So we're going to learn some new vocabulary, which is always a little bit challenging. And then we are going to learn to draw pictures to solve some problems and just think about things a little bit differently. So keep your growth mindset there and we will work our way through it. One of the things we're going to talk about is, if you look at this problem from 2003 to 2006, which tree grew more? And we have a natural way of thinking about things, and then some people think about things just a little bit differently, and we need to tap into that different way of thinking to help us through some more problems. So we're going to talk about this tree problem. We can talk about it in regards to broomsticks, which you may have seen that analogy before. You may have even seen some similar triangles and things like that. But we're really going to work our way through understanding the difference between additive and multiplicative reasoning, and then what's your natural strategy to solve problems, because that can happen. So we'll look through that in class, and again, you'll hopefully we'll be able to examine this together and look at double number lines and tape diagrams and some different strategies. On the second day of this week, we're going to be actually solving those proportions. So again, it's just an extension of the first day, but this day I've rated red because now you're applying everything that we learned to some new problems, and that can be challenging. You have an assignment on Canvas that we will work our way through just to make sure we're all understanding those different types of proportional reasoning, meaning scaling, constant ratio, and constant multiple. So you may have heard of unit rate before, and then a lot of you just naturally cross multiply. So those are the ideas that we're really going to look into and make sure we understand this week. As always, check your due dates on Canvas and hang in there, we're almost done. And you should be starting to prepare for the final now as well. And try that exit ticket. Thanks for watching.